DockHounds win their 5th in a row, the Explorers walk it off to complete the sweep, and Kansas City explodes in extras. Welcome to the American Association Whiparound on this Monday. A ton to get to from a loaded slate on Sunday. What a weekend it was in the association. Let's start things off in Gary. Salt Dogs and Railcats wrapping up their series. 2-0 Lincoln in the bottom of the 5th. Jose Contreras puts Gary on the board with this sacrifice fly, but Gary was far from done in the inning. Bases loaded with 2 down here. Michael Woodworth drives this one just short of the wall in right. It's a bases clearing double to put Gary up 4-2. The Railcats go on to win this one 7-2, and it's the 1,000th win in the Railcats franchise history. To Sioux Falls, Chicago and the Canaries wrapping up their set. Jordan Barth blasts a 2-run shot here, putting the Canaries up 3-0. 4-1 now Sioux Falls in the 8th when Hunter Clannon puts the stamp on it. A 3-run blast to give the Canaries a 7-1 lead. They win by that final and take the series. To Winnipeg, Milkmen and Goldeyes wrapping up their 3-game set. Bottom of the 2nd, tied at 1. Jackson Smith blasts this home run just on top of the wall out in right, a solo shot. Top of the 5th, 2-2 when Brian Torres gives Milwaukee the lead with this RBI single. A back and forth game this was. Bottom of the 8th, knotted up at 4. Andy Armstrong gives Winnipeg the lead. They need a 2-run single, and Winnipeg goes on to win by that final of 6-4. They salvage a game in the set. To Lake Country, DockHounds going for the sweep over the Cougars, and Thomas Jones once again a solo blast here off of Jack Fox, his 8th of the season, been scorching hot as of late, and Randall Delgado would take it from there. 6 shutout innings with a season high for the DockHounds, 12 strikeouts on the day. Lake Country wins their 5th in a row. To Sioux City, where the Explorers are going for a 4-game sweep over Cleburne, but Zach Narrier right away, a 3-run shot, putting the Railroaders on top in the 1st. To the 3rd, though, down by 2, Tyler Rando ties it up. A 2-run single up the middle. Sioux City would take a 4-run lead in the 4th, but Cleburne storms back down by 2 now. Brian Klein drives home a 6th run with this RBI triple. The Railroaders would tie it in this 6th inning. We'll fast forward to the 9th, though. Vince Fernandez, big power bat. What does he do? He bunts it, and the Explorers win it. How about that? Sioux City wins their 7th in a row, and they sweep the Railroaders. To Fargo, the Monarchs are going for the sweep on the road over their West Division rivals. In the top of the 6th, Justin Wiley ties the game at 2 with this solo shot. To the bottom of the 8th, an eventful inning here. Fargo Moorhead down by 1. Jacob Robson makes an incredible catch to rob Correll Prime of a base hit, but the Redhawks were not done. Leobaldo Pena, a huge home run here to put the Redhawks up by 1. Kansas City, though, ties it in the 9th, and in extras, they drop 7 runs in the top of the 10th. Gavin Collins with a 3-run blast here to put the stamp on it. Monarchs win 12-6. Here's your final scores from an eventful Sunday in the association. Lake Country, Sioux City, and Kansas City complete sweeps. Winnipeg and Gary salvage games, and Sioux Falls takes that series against Chicago. Standings update. In the East, we've got some separation. Milwaukee's up 5.5 games over both Chicago and Cleburne. And how about Lake Country sneaking up into that 4th place spot? And in the West, same story. Kansas City up 6 games now after their sweep over the Redhawks. And look at Lincoln, tied up with Fargo Moorhead, with Sioux City just a half game behind with their 7-game win streak. Tonight, we've got 2 games for you on this Monday. Kansas City travels to Sioux Falls. That game starts at 6:35. And then the 2 hottest teams in the league, Sioux City, 7 in a row. Lake Country, 5 in a row. They match up at Wisconsin Brewing Company Park at the same time, 6:35 as well. You can catch both games tonight at aabaseball.tv or get your tickets through the AA Baseball app. No whip around tomorrow, so I'll be back with you to recap the start of the 4 other new series as well as those 2 on Wednesday. I'm Matt Yeazel for the American Association, where we play to win.